This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, J-Mac. And he's coming off a big year, Siggy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the sweeper. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. And that drops in for a strike. Steer, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
No ball. Be straight.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So here's Wade now.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, space is empty. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at Fenway, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Reds.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Mac back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, right side. Anthony sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder,
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. And strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Jay Mack up next for the Red Sox. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Blasted left field towards the monster. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one. Rosario measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Swing at a ground ball, and foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Berg. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top-notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Yay. Matt.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. That one hammered center field. That's back there. One run across, bangs off the wall. The run scores all the way from first, and it's 4-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
solo runner at third, 2 outs. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Mack on third with 2 out. Right side, Cowser on the move. And that's the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. The Red Sox 4 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
On the ground, and that's just foul. There's a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Benson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Reds go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Mack back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a good eye there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
him looking. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Red Sox 4 and the Reds nothing. Back now at Fenway. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's hit number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swing and a tapper. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-0. Next is the designated hitter, Jay Mack. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Love to
see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Colton Cowser. That's through there for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Benson, batting with one down, takes a strike. And action in the bullpen as a result.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Reds nothing. Back in Boston, here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Matt back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that one fouled off. Struck him out for the 3rd time today. Connor Wong, the next to hit for the Reds.
Connor Wong.
Swing and a miss. Strike
No
1.
ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.